What happens when a TV show ignores the fans who made it a success in the first place? When a studio doubles down on the one casting choice that split the entire fan base in two? And what happens when the star of that show refuses to take responsibility? Welcome to the collapse of The Last of Us, and at the center of it all, Bella Ramsey. This isn't just a story about one actress, it's a story about how one role, one attitude, and one decision may have helped destroy one of the greatest video game franchises ever made. Let's break it down.
Like most people, I liked the first season. I thought they did a great job. Season 2, I was skeptical on them not recasting Ellie and keeping Bella Ramsey as Ellie because it's supposed to take place 5 years into the future, but obviously Bella Ramsey in real life was not going to age that much in the 2 years it took between seasons. So in the show, Ellie still looks exactly the same, but is supposed to be 5 years older. Also, Ellie still acts exactly the same. For some reason, they made the decision for The Last of Us Season 2 to make Ellie dumb, to the point where she even says that she's stupid. Why? That just kind of betrays the character.
When HBO announced The Last of Us TV series, fans were thrilled. The video game had been a masterpiece. The emotional depth, the storytelling, the characters, all of it felt perfect. So expectations were sky high when the live-action adaptation was confirmed. The first season got off to a solid start. Fans were hopeful, but things quickly changed when Bella Ramsey was cast as Ellie. From day one, the backlash started. The problem? She looked nothing like the character from the game. Fans didn't just dislike, they were outraged. "Not my Ellie" started trending online before the show even aired. But instead of listening, HBO stood firm. They insisted Bella was perfect. They said her acting was strong enough to carry the show. And Bella, instead of addressing fan concerns respectfully, she laughed it off. She brushed it aside like it didn't matter. Spoiler, it did matter. Season 1 had its moments, but it was Season 2 where the real problems exploded. In the game, Ellie is 5 years older in the sequel. She's stronger, more mature, more complex. But in the show, Ellie looked and acted exactly the same. Fans were confused. Where was the growth? Where was the depth? Many pointed the blame straight at Bella. She still looked like a young teenager, even though her character was supposed to be an adult. That disconnect made the story hard to believe. And worse, her performance didn't evolve. Her mannerisms, her delivery, it all felt like more of the same, flat, awkward, and emotionless. Even diehard fans of the franchise started tuning out, and the numbers showed it. Viewership dropped, online sentiment plummeted, and through it all, Bella remained quiet, or worse, dismissive. When asked about the backlash, she made jokes. She tweeted sarcastic comments. She acted like the criticism didn't exist, but it did, and it was growing louder.
I'm sorry. That was acting. That's what that was. I don't really care what happens with this movie. I really hope her career is pretty much over. I'd be thrilled to see that. I can't imagine. I mean, Christian.
What fans didn't know was that HBO was watching everything. Quietly, behind the scenes, executives were getting nervous. Internal reports revealed that social media was flooded with negativity. YouTube was overflowing with reaction videos and breakdowns. Petitions even popped up demanding Bella be replaced. According to insider leaks, HBO started to panic. They began questioning their own casting decision. Some boardroom conversations even considered a possible recast. But by then, it was too late. The damage was done.
We just had to not like each other for a bit.
You had to not like me, which came easy.
So
Yes, maybe we can prop it open with something and you can slide. Whoa! Oh my god, what? Is it getting bigger? Stop it. No, seriously, what's with that? It's fine, Joel. Does it hurt? Joel, please, you're making me self-conscious. I'm sorry, it's just a little bit startling. Normal head, Joel. Can we just get back to the door things? Planetary. Leave it. It's gonna have its own area code soon.
Change up your impression at all, or is it pretty much the same?
Well, the noise is the same. I've not got any more noises in my back pocket. The new infected are pretty terrifying. They're so smart, and they haven't really got a noise. That's the whole point of them, is they're silent and terrifying.
Ooh, give us a little silent and terrifying.
Because Ellie still looks and acts like a 14-year-old from Season 1, even though she's supposed to be 19.
Joel, I think I found something. Whoa! What? No, nothing. It's just your forehead seems bigger than last season. I think I found a way.
Whether Bella Ramsey wanted to be or not, she had become the face of the franchise. And when things started falling apart, Fans naturally looked to her, but instead of winning them over, she pushed them further away. Her interviews felt awkward, her attitude felt cold, her tweets felt passive-aggressive. She gave the impression that she didn't care what fans thought, and that was a huge mistake. Because fans are what made The Last of Us a success in the first place. They wanted a star who respected the story. Someone who treated the character with care. Someone who understood the pressure.
I just watched the second episode. And I can't stop randomly crying. Ooh. It was perfect. It was perfect, and I've never been a part of something so amazing.
Then came the biggest blow of all, rumors that The Last of Us Part 3 was canceled. No script, no casting, no production, just silence. Neil Druckmann, the creative mind behind the franchise, suddenly stopped answering questions. Other actors refused to comment. And Bella? Still acting like everything was fine. Instead, they got Bella. And now, projects she was once rumored to star in have reportedly stalled. Casting directors are being more cautious. Hollywood is starting to wonder, is Bella really leading lady material, or was she just in the right place at the wrong time? With the backlash refusing to fade, fans started looking for alternatives. One name kept rising to the top, Caitlin Dever. She looks the part, she has the acting range, she has the fan support, and according to whispers in the industry, she was HBO's original choice before Bella was cast. Now with The Last of Us Part 3 shelved, fans are demanding a reboot, with Caitlin in the lead. Even some supporters of Bella are admitting that the controversy may be too big to recover from. Recasting might be the only way forward, and who's to blame for that? Many point the finger at HBO for not listening, but just as many pointed at Bella for not trying. To be clear, no one is saying Bella Ramsey is a bad person, but when you're handed one of the most iconic roles in video game history, the pressure is real. And instead of rising to the moment, Bella seemed to shrug it off. Fans noticed, Hollywood noticed, and now she's facing the consequences. Her team is reportedly trying to rebuild her image. More polished interviews, toned down social media, carefully managed appearances. But the internet doesn't forget, and the shadow of The Last of Us still hangs heavy. The story of Bella Ramsey and The Last of Us isn't just about one actress. It's a lesson in what happens when studios ignore fan feedback, when actors act above the criticism, and when franchises forget who got them there in the first place. Right now, The Last of Us is in limbo. Part 3 might never happen, the franchise might never recover, and Bella Ramsey's once promising career is now stuck in the middle of one of Hollywood's biggest fan controversies. Can she bounce back? Maybe, but one thing is clear, the fans have spoken, and this time, they're not staying silent.